Trying not to lose my shit. I'm just trying not to lose my shit.
What's up, party poopers? We're here with another episode of TemGameBoyz. Alright, so what we were talking about was of course we're playing some Hollow Knight like always. What we were talking about was literally the idea of the fact that, you know, we were playing, like, High Guard just came out, what, like 24 hours ago?
I think so. By the way, I moved my mic. Tell me if it's any better. But I think so.
No, it's still the same thing with a robot. Like, it feels like McDonald's.
Oh, the robot. Hold on.
Yeah,
You continue this wonderful outro or intro, whatever.
yeah, but so I kind of like tried to defend it because it was like a start of a new game. It did bring something new. It's just that I think people were really quick to go ahead and judge it harshly. I don't think they gave it too much of a damn chance, which they should have. And I think with that, they could have done a lot better by giving it a chance. But yeah, that's one thing I could say about you know, the game and everything. It could have been, it also could have been better. I think there's so much that could be changed to it, but it's also the idea, as I said, like once it came out, people would just hate reviewed on it. Like they literally bombed it. Oh, I fell in water.
I mean, would you consider... I mean, yeah, I guess you can think of it as like a review bomb.
Well, yeah, you could think of it as a review bomb when it happened like almost 10 minutes within release. It's like...
Well, it also didn't help that there was so much... I don't know what the word is. Like... expectation. Like, they dropped the... Was it the trailer? They dropped like a gameplay trailer or something at the Game Awards.
Yeah. I think it also comes with the idea that with the expectation, I think what they were expecting was something like on the idea of possibly, and I fell again. On the idea of possibly, oh my goodness, I can't see where I'm falling down at.
You gotta get better at these platformers.
Nah, because like it never lets me see down. But it's the idea that people just went in like, I think like expecting something out of it, but like it also came to the idea that I think people were wanting it to fail. So it's like I get the idea that like when people were like, oh well, you know what, it's nothing new, it's all generic, but then it's like at one point it's like, yeah, but what is really new? Like what is really new under the sun? Like it brought out some new type of gameplay, which, you know, I think like it would work out if it was more people. This is one of the 3v3 games, but I think it would work 10 times better if it was like 4v4 or 3v3v3, which, you know, I think that's a better idea. But otherwise, as I said, as a game, it doesn't seem too bad. It just needs, I think it needs more time to roast. But then,
No, I mean, I think it does absolutely need not time to roast, but they need to go through and they need to do a complete overhaul of the game itself. The game is cool, fun, all that stuff. But if you go and listen to a lot of the criticisms people are saying about it, unless you have had just the absolute most perfect gameplay since it released, there's no way in hell you haven't seen what's been going on.
no, I've heard PC is just having performance issues, majorly. I heard that other places are having performance issues. But otherwise, like from what I've gotten so far, I have not gotten anything bad. I know Scarlet is one of the one of the characters that I like to play.
Also, just throwing out some of the probably unknown issues, but there's also a lot of people that still can't even play the game right now.
Yeah, that was another one. As I said, that's something I think they can mainly try to figure out, and they should mainly figure out, especially with stuff like that. But also, as I said, it got to a point where it's like it didn't even feel like it was fair to critique, where people were just like did it, like did the hate bombing within like 5 minutes of the situation. And
well, those people, they just did it because they wanted to do it. Like, they were just hating to hate.
Yeah, of course. I think that's one of the main things. Like, but there were some good criticisms towards it, whether it's pros and cons, and people think that, you know, there are certain things about it that's good. Like, people say that the characters are good, and people said that the guns were good, but that it did have like performance issues and stuff like that. And I feel like the 3 was boring, that it could have done a lot better. And there's like a whole bunch of things.
Well, I keep hearing people say, like, they want, they think it, like, the game mode should have more people. I don't think so. Like, if you're playing a good match, 3v3 works.
Yeah.
If you're trying to play it like Apex and you're hiding like a little, and this is to all the people that are rats out there, a bitch.
Yeah.
If you're hiding like a bitch, it's probably going to be boring.
No, I understand that. It's I think it would be good at least with an extra team, I would say, but otherwise, yeah, I completely understand that.
I don't think that would work either, because then it would be lopsided. Because then if you, for instance, say my team gets a sword, and then we go and raid the other team, what is the other team doing?
That makes sense.
Because they can't attack us, because we're already attacking them, and then, again, if you fought against some good players, you know how hectic that shit can get?
Yeah.
And there's not enough brain power for you to be like, oh my god, we're laying siege to this, and we're also getting attacked in the back. We have to leave.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree with that. I think, like, I heard someone say, like, if you haven't played Apex, you might not like this game. I don't know about that. I was like, yeah, that's something a little bit different. But otherwise, as a game, it's not too bad.
Honestly, just for that criticism,
Like,
I don't think, if you like Apex, I don't think you'd like this game at all.
yeah, as I said, like, I don't know what people are saying for that. That sounds like a very weird thing where you're trying to compare to other games, but I would say, like, otherwise, like, it's not too bad. It really isn't that bad of a game overall. As I said, like
I think the
it's only like
I don't mean to keep interrupting you. But my main thing I do want to say though is, if you played, my biggest issue with it is the fact that it's pulling from too many games. Because what me and my friend Tyler immediately thought when we started playing is, we started immediately saying, dang, this kind of feels like For Honor. This kind of feels like Siege. This kind of feels like... Like, there's too many things that it was trying to pull from, and we kind of stopped thinking about the game after a certain point. As I mean, it's like, as its own entity.
Yeah. No, yeah, I think there's a lot that it can do, but with the fact that I think it could turn things around, like, if you give it more time. I like how they actually give the battle pass for free, so I think that's actually pretty cool as well, because they gave the battle pass for free, the first battle pass with it. Then then you know they actually were like, oh yeah, you know, we want you guys to enjoy this. Oh my goodness, this fly. But anyway, yeah, I think that's I think that's okay. Oh, I almost fell in that. No, but I think that's really cool that they actually were like, hey, you know what? We'll give you the thing for free. We just want you to enjoy the game and try to get the cool stuff from the first one. But I've heard a lot of people saying just to give the game a try. Don't fuck up the game, which a lot of people have, and sadly that is a thing that a lot of people would do. Just mess up the game for everyone else. But otherwise, you know what? I have fun with it. But it's I erased it because it wasn't really my game. Jesus Christ. Okay, I can't never know.
Yeah, you're not really the competitive gamer anymore.
No, well, I am like on Marvel Rivals. Hey, it's the character from Silksong. It's just that like, it's not my cup of tea. Like it's on the competitive level, like it's on a pretty competitive level, but it's not something like on the level where I would play it on a day-to-day basis. Like it's something I have to play with my friends.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Yeah, like if you were like you and Tyler were like, oh, you know what, let's play a little bit of High Guard. I'm bored. Screw it. I'll be like, all right, no problem. Let's play some High Guard. You know, like stuff like that. I think that's what that type of game is. Otherwise, I've been doing that. I've been playing Smite. I got back into Smite again.
I can't play Smite anymore.
Yeah, I remember we used to get into that.
Well, no, because did you ever get invited to the Smite 2 thing?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they're open now.
Yes, it's open.
Just horrible.
I don't think it's horrible. I think it's pretty good.
Even when I was going through like a lot of people trying to just talk about it, everyone was saying the same thing. It's horrible. It's not like a bad port, but it's like I don't think I had a singular casual game. It was all just sweating it. Like there was no casual games at all.
Yeah, well,
you either got rolled or you had someone who knew the game so in and out that they could just simply solo and carry you.
Well,
and that's not me saying I'm a bad player. I was pretty okay. I'm not saying I was terrible. Not saying I was great. I was a pretty okay player. But if you were not up there with the fucking pros, you were just getting rolled for free.
I can see that, but like for me, as I said, like I always try like on that level to be on that level when they play on that level. Is like because like for me, I've always had like this. You know my mindset when it comes to competitive games. It's like, bro, I hate the idea for certain people when it comes to laziness. I understand casually being fun, but then at one point it's like, bro, we're playing a game against other people, and they don't care if you're casual or not. They don't care.
Nah, but they're just doing it for the vibes.
Nah, let's not talk about that thing. Jesus Christ, that was a pain in the ass. That situation made me want to go even like 10 times harder on Marvel Rivals. It's like now people are using that as a reason to have a bad attitude toward in the game. So I'm like, okay, no problem. Do it from the vibes or no problem.
Sorry, continue.
I was like, no problem. Do it for the vibes. Okay, we did it for the report too. Like,
nah, I used that shit last night. It was hilarious.
I hated that shit so much.
Nah, but last night was horrible though. I don't know what happened to all the DPS players. Cause I'm just trying to play the game. I'm trying to get up there. Playing tank, playing healer. Maybe I'll play DPS if I'm feeling like my team is competent enough to heal me. By the way, I don't ever play DPS, not because I'm bad, but because my teammates never know how to fucking heal properly.
And that's what I have a problem with too. It's like, I don't get how these mofos don't know how to heal properly, or for some apparent reason, every time when I get like some type of person on my team, these mofos never know how to play DPS. I'm like, how do you not know how to play DPS?
I mean, I get some pretty good DPS players. Just last night specifically, I don't know what happened. I'm not sure if the average IQ for DPS players has dropped. But I was getting some brain dead teenagers. And I have to assume they've never touched a controller in their life.
Well, to be fair, it's
Because
not.
4 games back to back, I had negative DPS.
Oh yeah. Try having a Spider-Man who went 2-19.
Nico, my Spider-Man... One of my DPS was a Spider-Man, and he fell off the map in the first 5 seconds of the game.
Oh yeah, that's a thing. That is definitely a thing. Adino. Yeah. Hello, friend. Oh, another. You. Come on. Don't bet me. Take that. Get wrecked. Nothing special? I don't get nothing? Alright, fine. I didn't want anything anyway. No, but yeah,
well, funny enough, I was actually about to say, on the topic of new games, have you tried out Arc Knight Enfield?
Arc Knight Enfield? Okay, so why is every freaking goddamn gacha game like that? It is so, like, everything feels so fucking copy and paste. I don't understand. Like somehow either I see a character from Genshin in those damn things, or I see a character like that looks like it was from Genshin, and then it just got switched around to go ahead and be with goddamn like it ended up being switched to Zenless, you know, like stuff like that. I'm not understanding why that's a thing for these games.
What do you mean? You kind of went off on a tangent. I don't know. You gotta nail down one specific thing.
Okay, so for instance, let's say there is a character that that exists in Genshin Impact, right?
Yeah.
And then somehow for another character they'll just go ahead and why am I missing that jump? And they will go ahead and they'll do some slight changes to that character from Genshin, and then pop it with a brand new name and be like, oh, this is a brand new character for Zenless Zone Zero or Honkai Star Rail. And then
so you're saying the characters are copy and pasted?
Yeah, it feels like that. So it's like it's nothing too special to me anymore. It's like, cool.
Well, I mean, if you're going in it for the characters, I guess that's a turnoff, but
God damn it.
You have to also remember Genshin, and I don't mean this for all gacha games, because gacha games existed far before Genshin, but Genshin was like the grandfather of like the very first, at least I think it was one of the ones that popped off the hardest when it first came out. And that's what kind of slingshotted most of these other gacha games like Zenless and Wuthering Waves and all of them onto console and that kind of stuff. Because before, I don't think... I'm trying to think, because there's another one that also did like 3D stuff, but there hasn't really been any games like in the third dimension, I guess to say. Like a lot of them were just, they're mobile games. They're meant to be played on the phone.
Yes. Why am I so bad at these damn jumps? No, but I can understand that. But then I think the one that I was playing mostly was Zenless. All of them. I stopped playing Genshin. Jesus fucking Christ Almighty. All right, but no, like I stopped playing Genshin. I was playing Honkai here and there, but then like the main characters look the same. Like, what's going on? I need like a double jump here. But yeah, like the main characters look the same. Some of the unlockable stuff looks the same. And it's like, my goodness gracious, dude. I'm atrocious right now. But anyway. It's like everything is copy and paste, and it's like bro, it's like, okay, cool. We got new characters for Genshin. Alright. Awesome. Is it gonna be something new for...
Well, the reason I brought up the whole Genshin being kind of like the grandfather of a lot of these games is primarily because it came first, not the first gacha game. Not what I mean.
Yeah.
Fucking nitpickers, because I know they're gonna come out of nowhere. What I mean is the fact that just they are like the grandfather for the console expansion, I guess.
Yeah.
So I think Genshin Impact was the console's first gacha game. Maybe.
I believe
Depends
so.
on how loose you want to start bringing in gacha.
Yeah, I don't... Yeah, because I know one of the first ones I did was Genshin. But otherwise, I don't know about any other ones specifically. But otherwise, yeah, I think Genshin was the first one that we did. But no, yeah, I have been I've seen it. It's okay. It's a hack and slash gacha, but otherwise,
Well, no, see, that's very simplistic. I will say, out of all of the ones on console currently, Genshin, Zenless, Wuthering, and don't fuck with me when I say Wuthering. Wuthering, I think, has the best story so far out of all of them. I stopped playing Genshin a long time ago because it was just... Anyone who still plays Genshin, you like being robbed. I'm sorry to tell you. You're just a victim, and you haven't accepted it.
yeah, on the story.
I'm sure the story is something else. It's probably cool and stuff, but Genshin Impact legitimately just wants to rob you. And if you're a whale and you got money to drop, awesome. But I love my money too much to just waste it.
Fair enough. Like for me, Zenless does it a lot more easier. I've gotten a lot more characters from Zenless. So I would say, like, I think Zenless does it the best.
I'll actually show you a thing for, or some stuff for
Face me.
Arkfield. Just because, or Enfield, like Arknight's Enfield. Because it's not necessarily just the... Again, if you're just going in for the gacha system, or you don't like it, that's understandable. But I think Enfield actually branches out way away from those normal gachas, because those ones are quite literally just story, in-game experience, boring grind.
Yeah.
That's basically what it's made up of. That's basically what every gacha game is made up of. However, Enfield's kind of changed up the game a little bit by giving you like a factory system. You know what like factory IO or some shit on Steam is?
Sort of. So is it like one of those like those building games, like those factory building games, like with the villages and everything?
Kind of. It's very similar. Because I think I know what you're talking about, but I can't say for sure. Basically, what I've been doing for the past, because I'm still on this game currently. I'm watching my factory run right now because I'm trying to make sure nothing stalls. Because I'm trying to make sure everything runs smoothly. Mm-hmm. What you basically want to do is set up mining machines so that they bring in materials. And this isn't for all materials, obviously, because there's obviously a bunch of other ones like planting and all that stuff. You do other stuff for that, but we're focusing on mining right now. So what I'm basically doing is I'm having it mined, so it brings the materials, and I use those materials for, depending on what the material is, basically anything. So it could be building more structures, like a thermal bank or some crap like that, which expands how much energy you have in your system. I could be what is this thing? Shredding iridium stone crap to make dust so I can make better armor. Because armor, unlike other gacha games, the armor in this game is strictly based on materials. So you, if you want to, can go get all the best materials. You can't wear it, obviously, because you're not the level for it. But you can start making endgame gear after the tutorial and crap, obviously. You can start making a bunch of high-level gear and stuff before you're even ready for it. And they don't have all the random bull crap like Genshin. With the 18 different substats and crap like that. I was okay with it slightly on Wuthering. I quit Genshin because of it, because it was just horrible. But this one is actually pretty cool. You basically have static rolls on your armor, which means you just build the armor and you're good.
Okay.
At the end of the day, if you're getting your ass kicked, it's a legitimate skill issue.
Fair enough. Most likely, me getting my ass kicked the first couple of times is exactly why, because I suck. But otherwise, damn, the knuckle crack.
Oh yeah, I always be doing that. I didn't know I was gonna pick that up. Oh, I did kind of do it close to the mic.
Yeah, you did it real close to the mic. That shit picked up real good.
Yeah, ASMR for all the boys out there.
Nasty, disgusting. No, but yeah. So I haven't gotten into it. As I said, I have not played anything really new as of lately, because I'm still trying to freaking like work with what I have. Because when I don't, or try to finish anything I have, I swear to God, Plant, I will kill you. But if I don't, then
I think I understand.
Yeah, I'm never gonna.
Like
I'm
finish
never
out your games and stuff like that.
Yeah, I have not even finished like Expedition 33. Like
great game.
Yeah, I have it, and I love the way it is. Just that I haven't gotten to it. Like I haven't like I want to play it, but then I haven't gotten to play it. You know what I mean? Who's man's?
Actually, real question, really quick though.
Yeah.
Is how far have you gotten into Expedition 33?
So I just got I have 3 people on my team, and then I just spoke to the guy who wants to bring me to the village. So that far. Whose man's is this? No, the little guy that met for the village, the redheaded girl's friend.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm fighting like a whole bunch of like giant sock puppet monsters, I guess that's what you call it.
Oh my god. Okay, no. See, now that you said that, now I really know where you're at, and that's horrifyingly worrying, because that is like the beginning of the game.
Yeah, as I said, I want to play it, I just haven't gotten to the point where I'm doing so. I'm just like too busy playing other games. And then I was
about to ask you some real questions, but I can't even ask you nothing because you're still in like the baby beginnings of the game.
Damn it! I forgot. I hate when I can't swim. Oh, cause I ain't gonna lie, but like the one of the characters in there the one that has the magic, the one that like works like barefooted, the Asian girl. What's her name?
Lune? Yeah.
Big crush on that. Big crush. Absolutely cute.
So you're a feet guy.
No, well, it's not even the feet thing. It's just the face. The face is cute.
You don't got a lot of beat, boy. We all know you a feet guy.
Nah,
we all know you a feet man out here.
I ain't gonna lie. I hate feet. I hate them so much. I like. Here's the thing. Like, if you. That's why, like, I'm telling you right now, like, that's one of my red flags. I swear to God. Like, if you have, like...
That is one of my red flags.
I shit you not. I've been saying this. Like, if you are a woman with either feet bigger than mine or ugly feet, that is a no-go. You could be the prettiest girl, but then if you're somehow you have a size like 10 foot and you're like only like 5'6", no thank you. Absolutely not.
You ain't even gonna let her whip out the black Air Forces on you. It's just an immediate no.
No,
that's crazy.
No, if her regular shoes are Tim's, that's the problem. That like Jesus Christ, I would hate that. I know. There's probably people like, oh, why are you not that big and new? It's big feet and but yeah, no, like no, absolutely not, good sir. And like, especially if they're ugly, like if they like look like fucking sausage links, no, big no.
Well, I mean, the way I like to think about it is everyone's got preferences. If women can say some crazy ass shit on the internet and be allowed to have that opinion, why can't men?
As I said, like it doesn't even go with that. As I said, like sometimes like stuff like that is just like it's just like, no, I can't go for it. I would not go for it. Hi, friend. Oh, I wanted to, and like, I want to save someplace, but you know, tell me where the map guy is. Fine, I guess I have to go around in circles again. But no, it's something that is a major issue with me. Because I don't know why. Like, I dated a girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the problem that with her, pretty girl, absolutely pretty girl, gorgeous, blonde hair chick, blonde hair, blue, I believe like greenish eyes, bluish greenish eyes, and absolutely gorgeous. When she would wear like sandals, hey buddy, let me get a map. When she would wear like sandals, somehow her big toe was bigger than the other toes, but and I know it's supposed to be, but it's like it was bigger than what the fuck it was a unnatural big toe was supposed to be, and that shit was the ugliest thing I've ever encountered in my life. Like that was so ugly. I was like, but then I really did like her. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. But then she has the audacity to tell me, oh, well, I hate feet. I'm like, the fuck do you... I'm like, you got, like, audacity.
Hey, that could have been a bonding experience right there. You could have been like, oh my god, I hate your feet too.
No, she hated my feet. I was like, your feet are not cute at all in the slightest. She's like, oh, I fucking know, yeah. Like, she's like, I know. And she's like, yeah, I just that's why I have the pretty face. I know the feet are definitely not going to be anything attractive to you. I'm like, no, they're not. I'm like, absolutely not.
Okay, calm down now. I don't feel like you had to double down on it.
No, but like it's like we were very honest about what we hated and not liked or liked about each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we were just 100% honest with that. And then there were times where I was like she says, "Oh, well, you know, I don't know what's the problem with me." I'm like, you're like, I told
where to begin? No, I'm just kidding.
No, well, no, it was technically like that. It was like, I was like, you got a fucking ego. You got ego on you. Like, that shit is not cute on the slightest. And then, you know, we dated for a little bit, but then we broke up, and then we haven't spoken to each other since. And I'm glad I missed that bullet, though. But, alright, guys. We gotta end it here. I'm gonna probably continue on with this conversation next episode. Definitely leave a like, leave a subscribe, turn on that notification, hit that bell, and stay tuned for another episode of TemGameBoyz.
The abnormal is normal when sweatpants and messy hair become